Hi, Scott Lackman from 4510 TV. Today's program we're catching up with Division 2 Councillor for Moreton Bay Region, Mr Peter Flannery. G'day Peter.
Hey Scotty, how are you?
Good mate, thanks for joining us. We recently did an interview with your fellow councillor Adrian Riddell, and Adrian highlighted all the good things happening in his electorate and being Division 12 west of Caboolture. We're standing in your backyard here, Beachmere, along the new Beachmere waterfront work that the council's been doing. So tell us what's happening in Beachmere.
Yeah, the council done some amazing work down here recently. They've reconstructed the seawall here, which was an old dilapidated seawall that been, I suppose, built up over many years of rubbish and junk chucked into it. The private properties along here that's also bound us onto the bay here have done their work in their seawall, so it was time for council to do their work. We've done some amazing work here in re-establishing the seawall, protecting the environment of the park, and also creating a good environment for people to come out and visit, and access to the beach, as you can see through the stairs.
Yeah, a lot better access. I know as a younger kid, didn't quite have these facilities. The Beachmere waterfront was a nice place to come, but yeah, you've made it accessible for everyone to enjoy, and there's a couple of people sitting in the park here today catching up and having some lunch, so it's good to see the community out and about using the facility.
That's great. Yeah, it's a bit of a hidden jewel, the old Beachmere. It's tucked away there off the highway, so people don't see when they're going up to the coast. Yeah. But the local community here's a coastal village that they love to protect, and it's good to see some investment going into the area now.
Peter, there's some more future works happening through council. Run us through that.
Yeah, we've done this seawall here, as well as the park up at the activity centre. The seawall there, we've reinstated that as well, and given people beach access there as well. And the next step of the project is to look further down to the south, where the seawalls there are starting to cop a bit of a height in as well, and looking at refurbishing them and bringing them up to a similar kind of standard.
And would that include some pathways as well for people to access it?
That's some of the projects we're looking at, is whether we put a pathway on top of there for people to have access along there, similar views to this. Some seating along that thing. So we're going through a consultation process that'll be kicking off in the next few months to discuss that with the local residents and get their input and their feelings into it.
Yeah. Up until this point, has it been good feedback about the work that you are doing?
Yeah, very positive feedback. It's something here that the people of Beachmere have been waiting many years for this kind of project to come along and get completed. Yeah. So it's good to actually finally be able to deliver it, and they're very happy with it.
Okay, Pete, explain to the viewers your electorate, Division 2. Where do you encompass, mate?
To the north is Beachmere. As I start at the north, head west then to Caboolture, take in Burpengary East, a little bit of Morayfield, runs then down to Burpengary, also the north side of Deception Bay, and a little bit of Nerang Bay and the rural residential stuff down there. So,
for the sports fans out there, I know there's a brand new sports complex in your division. Tell us about that.
Yeah, council's completed the $13 million sports project at the AFL fields at the what we call Moreton Bay Central Sports Complex now, just off the Aquatic Drive there down in Burpengary. And this Saturday, the 18th of March, is the first time it's going to be played on, and that's by the local Brisbane Lions are playing against the Redcliffe Tigers in a Councillor Cup.
Wow.
And after that game is the Brisbane Lions playing against the Sydney Swans, so it's fantastic for the area, and having that calibre of sportsmen coming to Burpengary, into the Moreton Bay region.
And the facility itself, it is national standard?
It is very high standard. We've had the CEO of AFL come up and visit us a couple of times, and the comments back from him and from also the Queensland AFL is it's probably one of the best regional facilities they've seen in Australia.
Wow. You're not going to don the boots on yourself, mate?
No, too many old injuries to do that.
Peter, let's maybe skip personally. I know you're doing a lot for the Moreton Bay region and your Division 2 particularly. Personally for you, what do you enjoy about living in Moreton Bay region and in the electorate of Division 2?
Well, I probably moved here about 20 years ago, Scotty, with the family, and started bringing up some young children here, and it's somewhere you're out of the rat race of the CBD, you're close to the Sunshine Coast, and you have your own beautiful locations like this in the area, so it's a fantastic area for families. And I've lived both in Burpengary, Beachmere, and also Nerang Bay now, so it's a place that I call home and dear to my heart, and I love representing it and making improvements and trying to improve people's lives.
Yeah, spot on. What's ahead for Peter Flannery the next 12 months? A busy year?
Yeah, we've got, as I said, more projects to deliver here in Beachmere. We're also looking at other projects down in Deception Bay and Burpengary, and we've got other developments happening with the Northeast Business Park and those kind of projects that we're working heavily with at the moment to try and keep the momentum going and create more momentum.
Yeah, so we'll see through those projects some commercial development for the region?
Yeah, that's the idea of it. It's good to develop and bring people here to live, but then we also got to create jobs for them so they stay in the area and spend money in the area, and everybody flourishes from it then.
Yeah, excellent. Peter, it's been great catching up with you, Division 2 Councillor for Moreton Bay Region, Peter Flannery. Thanks for your time.
Pleasure, Scotty.
If people in the community want to catch up and know what's happening in your division, how do they best contact you?
Yeah, we can go through the council, the call centre, also the council website, which has our contact details for the office and also my mobile number there. And it also lists our bi-monthly newsletters that come out too. So
lovely.
Get all the details there.